prepared for you about 15 tips and tricks that I have found that have helped me to grow my business to a triple diamond. We've been doing this for about 16 months now. So I just kind of wrote down some things I thought I'd go over, and hopefully some of these touch you, and hopefully some of them help you to grow your It Works business. So number one, ABB. Always be blitzing. So blitzing is something we do. We've got blitz cards. They're coupons that we hand out to people to help them to get a body wrap for $25. Blitzing can also be calling up friends or Facebook and advertising your business. So one of the things that I always encourage my distributors to do is to set a minimum for themselves every day of how many blitz cards they're looking to get out to potential customers or potential distributors. If you want any blitz tips and tricks, you can head over to my YouTube channel, which you may be on right now, and that is www.youtube.com/tone-tight-and-firm. And we got a bunch of different blitz videos and stuff on there for you to watch. Next is never assume someone won't want your products or be a part of the business. When I first started, I kind of handpicked who I thought would actually become my customers, and it actually didn't wind up being them. It wound up being other people on my Facebook and people that I connected with out of my phone, people I talked to in the public. I had people that I was sure were going to become a distributor that became a loyal customer, and people that I was sure that was going to be a loyal customer become a distributor. So you never know and never assume. And number three is fortune is in the follow-up. Did you know that only 2% of the population will purchase something the first time that you ask them to? The other 98% of people, which is most people, you're going to have to talk to them anywhere from 5 to 12 times. That's 5 to 12 times you're going to have to talk to them about either trying a body wrap, becoming a loyal customer, or becoming a distributor. You are not bugging them, you are simply reminding them. Same thing with loyals and distributors. You can sign them up, but you must water your garden. You need to follow up regularly with people who trusted you and chose you to be their upline or the representative. This is an honor, and you need to treat it as such. So make sure that you're following up with those customers, you're following up with those distributors, you're following up with those leads. Sorry, that's my terrier. So that you can make sure that you're growing your business and taking care of your loyal customers and your distributors. Number four, if you are out of wraps, you are out of business. It Works has you set up an auto ship every month for you to be able to get wraps or other products for you to take and enjoy or to grow your business. If you were a grocery store and you didn't have any groceries on the shelves, I don't think you'd make very much money. If you were a car dealership and you had no cars in the lot, you wouldn't make any money. If you were a restaurant and you had no food in the back or chefs to prepare it, you wouldn't make any money. If you don't have wraps to sell and put on people, because that's our flagship product, you're not going to do well in this business. You need to have wraps. She or he who wraps the most wins. Number five, be yourself. This is not about being a salesman. I don't even want salesmen on my team. This is about you simply asking someone if they would like to try a wrap or maybe make a little extra money each month. When you post on Facebook and you talk to people, you need to ask them like you're a person. If you post something like this, join my business for $99 today. It's fun, friendship, and freedom. It's great. You sound like a salesman. If you post something, hey, I just started this crazy wrap business. I'm making some extra money. Does anyone want to join me? That sounds like a human being. You need to be yourself. Number six, keep it simple. S-I-M-P-L-E, keep it simple. This is an easy business. You put a wrap on someone, you make cash, you enroll them as a loyal, you get more wraps, you sign a distributor, you wrap someone else, you sign up a loyal, etc. and etc. You do not need to know every single product in the line. If you spend your time trying to learn everything this business has to offer and every part of the compensation plan and charting and yada, 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 you are taking time away from wrapping people. While you were learning what bladder wrap was, someone else was wrapping your potential. And that's very true. When I first started this business, I really overcomplicated it. I researched every product. I researched every ingredient. And what I found was by doing that, all I did was prolong my time of being able to wrap people and grow my business. Number seven, don't take a no as a personal issue. Don't take it personally. They are not rejecting you. They are just not interested in what you have to offer at the current time. A no is not always a no. Sometimes it's not a just right now. So Put a little note next to them on your list, your hundreds list, or however you're keeping track of your potentials, and just write next to it, hey, not interested right now, reconnect within 6 months. Maybe they see a Facebook post that they like 6 months from now, and they decide that, hey, I am ready to join the business. When my cousin first asked me, she asked me in September to join the business of 2012, and I didn't even join until the end of April of the next year because I just wasn't ready and it wasn't the right time for me. Number 8, laser focus. What does this mean? What it means is don't listen to the haters, don't listen to the doubters. Have you ever heard the phrase misery loves company? People will try to protect you from change because everyone is scared of it. You have to decide that you know what is best for you. You are in charge of your life and your destiny. One of the things that Mark Pentecost, our CEO, said was, let your haters be your motivators. You're going to have a lot of people that have tried to rap and didn't have results because maybe they didn't take before and after pictures, or maybe they just need to try another one. You're going to have people that have been loyal customers under other distributors, and maybe they weren't taken care of properly, and so they never used their stuff, and they've got 5 boxes of Fat Fighters sitting on a shelf somewhere. You're going to find people that have never heard about it but are incredibly skeptical and they don't believe it. That was me. I didn't believe that these wraps worked. I got them to merely try to prove that they didn't, and lo and behold, they did. You're going to find a lot of different people from a lot of different places. Family members tend to be particularly protective because they love you, they're afraid of change, and they're afraid of you getting hurt. You have to decide that this business is right for you, and you have to remember every single day why you chose to spend that $99 and sign up. Number 9, know your why. Why did you enroll to do this? What is your why? Write it down. Pause this video if you need to. Write that down right now. Why did you decide to do this business? What is it that you're looking to achieve? What is your why? That's so important. Put it up on the wall. I want you to look at it every single day. I've got mine sitting in my bedroom. It is the first thing I see every single morning. It says, right now it says, my why is to be able to live financially free and to pay off the rest of my debt. We've been able to pay off almost $20,000 in debt in the last year of doing this, and all I have left is, my student loans and a couple miscellaneous things. So that is my why. I want to help change people's finances. I want to help change people's bodies. I love team building. I love so many different things. Those are my whys, and I look at them every single morning. Number 10, have goals. Ask yourself these questions, and these are really good questions for you to ask potential distributors or customers as well. What do you want? Why do you want it? And what's stopping you? And are you ready to make a change and do something about it? So every night I have a journal that I write in. I write down what I've done for the day, what I accomplished, what I'm looking to accomplish the next day, so that I've got goals every day. In fact, last night before I went to bed, this video was on my goal list, so I will check it off. Have daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and long-term goals. My long-term goal is to live in a house on a beach. Justin and I want to own a Tesla, which is a very expensive, fancy, amazing car. So we have some really good long-term goals. I want to be able to send my son to school and pay for his college or whatever he decides to do completely in cash. I want to be able to continue helping my mom out financially and pay off some debts that our family members have. So I've got goals that I want to achieve. And when I reach a goal, one of my very first goals was to make $200 a month. And I reached that, and I started dreaming bigger. So make sure that you've got your goals and write it down. Try writing in a journal every night. I really think you'll like it. Number 11, fear, F-E-A-R. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. What is fear? It's a big, mean, evil, nasty, meanie. You have to decide each time you decide not to message someone or not blitz them. Maybe you're scared to call leads. Maybe you're afraid to wrap someone. Maybe you feel like you don't know it all yet. You're not a salesman. You're busy. Your kids are sick, and you tell yourself you can't work. You're afraid a no will kill you. You're scared the wrap won't work. You get a bloater. You're afraid of an auto ship. You don't want to bug your friends because they might end up mad. You're scared of Facebook or social media. You've been a distributor for 3 months and you're not rich yet, so it must not work. You're afraid you're no good cause. You're afraid that someone else is moving quicker than you. These are just a few of the fears I've had and I've heard from other distributors. You have a choice. This is a choice right now. You're making a choice to watch this video. You have a choice. You can let fear write your paycheck, or you can write your paycheck, and you need to decide. Every time you go to blitz someone, you know what? It may not get easier, but you're going to get better at it. every single time. Every time you message a potential distributor or you talk to a potential distributor on the phone, keep it simple. Get that fear out of your voice, because if they hear that fear, they're not going to want to sign up under you. They're going to want to sign up under somebody that's strong, that doesn't have any of that going on. So take it, crumple it in a ball, and throw it in the garbage, because fear is not real. It's just an illusion. Number 12, minimums. Make a goal every day. So I have a goal. Every day I do what's called 2 a day, 10 in play. Something I learned from Mike Patillo from a video I watched of his from years ago. And one of the things that he said is you want to set a minimum every day. The problem with not setting a minimum and setting a maximum is this. So if I set my minimum to talk to 2 new people every day about this business or about the products, and I reconnect with 10, so 2 a day, 10 in play, if I do that and I reach my goal, I feel like a success. If I try to connect with 20 new people a day and follow up with 30, and I only connect with 5 and reconnect with 15, then I feel like a failure. I don't appreciate the fact that I've connected with 5 and 15, which is huge. Set yourself a minimum every single day, and I'm not talking about minimums just for how many people you want to talk to. Minimums for how many Blitz cards you want to hand out. A minimum for how many times you want to post on social media. A minimum for how many loyal customers you want to reconnect with or distributors you want to reconnect with. These are minimums. These are just good to do in your daily life with everything so that you feel like a success constantly, because as we know, the second we feel like a failure, we hit a wall and we stop working our business. And the worst thing you can do in this business is freeze. Number 13, speaking of Facebook, don't get lost on Facebook or social media. These are great tools for you to build your business, but a tool doesn't build a house, a person does. Get out there. This is a belly-to-belly business. You need to make sure that you are putting wraps on people's bellies or booties or arms or chins or whatever, wherever you're putting those wraps on, because it is our flagship product. You should get off, break up with Facebook, get out of that e-suite. The only time you should be in your e-suite is to watch your training videos, maybe check your reports mid-month and at the end of the month. Just to kind of see where you're at, maybe congratulate distributors that have signed people. Get out of that e-suite, get off Facebook, get out of Instagram. Don't get lost just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through Facebook and commenting on things, because that's not an income generating activity and that's not going to build your business. Number 14, give it all away. Your time, your love, your understanding, your knowledge, your experience, and your patience. Listen to what your customers need and your distributors need. Be there for them, and they will be there for you. We are blessed with 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so we can listen twice as much as we talk. And by give it all away, I really mean be there for people. I'm not talking about giving away your product. I'm not talking about giving away your loyal customers. I'm talking about giving away you, what you're made of, your time and your love and your care. Congratulate, recognize. They say that revenue, retention, and recognition are the 3 R's in this business, and giving it all away does all 3 of those. It's going to increase your revenue, it helps to recognize people, and it's going to help to retain them. And number 15, most importantly, have fun. This is a business like any other. You get to change bodies, you get to change bank accounts, you get to have those days where you maybe not feel like working your business because you talk to everybody, or maybe you're not having fun because you had a customer with an issue or a distributor with an issue. Flip it around. Change your thinking. Remember your why, and remember you have not talked to everybody. If you've talked to every single billions of people on this planet, then kudos. You're definitely a busy person. But be inspirational. Have fun. Have a blast. You guys, this is fun. This is friendship. This is freedom. This is going to allow you to get out of debt. This is going to allow you to grow with a company that's booming in a time that is the best time you could possibly be in this business. So those are a few pieces of advice I have. Have fun, you guys. Have a blast. Have a good time. If you have any questions, you're welcome to find me on Facebook. I'm Charity Ellison. You can leave a comment in the video, or you can find my business page, which is Tone Tight and Firm with Charity and Justin on Facebook. Feel free to ask me questions. I don't care if you're upline, downline, sideline, around line. I'm here for every distributor, and I truly believe in one team, one mission. So take care, you guys. Remember, it starts with one, and keep on rapping.